I'm sitting here looking at this pile of money thinking, what in the world have I done? Hi, this is Steph, and this is my first fairly large cash stuffing. So last month I started my YouTube channel and I had set aside about $500 in cash, and this month I have a little bit more. So let's get started. This is my November budget. I had a video earlier in this week where I described how I was going to budget my money for the month. This category, or I guess the top, is what I keep in a cash management account with Fidelity. These are only pre-set up transactions. I don't have to write any checks, although I do have checks. And these each are just mostly my utility bill and the one debt I have, my student loan payment. And just in case you're interested, I really like this account. Like I say, I have checks, I have a debit card, and this account earns 2.07% interest, and there is no fee to have it, so it's free. The only drawback is that at least where I live, Fidelity does not have any branches. There's no bank to go to. I mean, you can draw out money if you need to, but there's usually a fee, but from the institution that's you're withdrawing from. But I have a local credit union that I bank with as well, so I just transfer my money over to them, and that's how I pull out my cash. So the rest of it is these are my set utilities. The rest of it is the cash that I need to spend. That's more of a variable expense for me in the month of November. This first category, I've added these, this is what I've budgeted, and I've split my budget up into 3 categories. My spending account, which I have a debit card on. This is a savings account. I earn 3.79% with Fidelity. This is also a savings account. I don't have a debit card. And then this category is the cash. So for food, I've allocated $470, and I'm leaving 70 of it with access to my debit card, and 400 needs to be in cash. And so I'm gonna play with my cash here. Most of my cash here is actually in ones, and the total is $1,020. I'm not going to count it for you right now. You'll see me count it as I put it into the various envelopes. Got a lot of 5s, some 20s, and 100s. I don't have one of those cash trays, but I don't feel like I need it at this point in my life. So I decided I wanted 400 in cash for food. So I've got 1, 2, 3 in hundreds, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 4. And I don't have an envelope for food. I like to just stick it right in my wallet. I've got a nice little zippered pocket, and in it goes. Last month I kept most of it in my checking account, so this is the most cash I've had in a while. It will be interesting to see if I like or dislike that. But now my food is set for the month, and I do buy other things with that money, like if I need, toilet paper or Kleenex or something, that comes out of there as well, my household expenses. I don't like to have I know a lot of people like to break it down, but I don't like mine broken down too much. So next I have Costco. I do have an envelope for Costco. Where did I tuck those at? Oh, right here. So Costco, last month I did not spend my money for Costco, so I still have 10 in the envelope, and I'm going to give myself 10 more. So I've got $20 for Costco now, which is a much more reasonable amount to buy something there. So I will just kind of keep building this up as I need it. So Costco is set for $20. And then my next item is self-care. I opted to leave my self-care in the bank and use my debit card because there's a couple of purchases I want to make online. Miscellaneous, I like to just have a little buffer in my purse. So I've got $10 for that. Actually, last month didn't use it. I kind of pulled it out and made savings challenges out of it. So actually, I think I would like to take one of the 5s out and give myself 5 ones. Let's pick some. I know there's some ratty ones in here. Those are nice ones. Let's pick some yucky ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5. Yep, 5. So again, just $10 in miscellaneous. A little bit of a buffer for myself. Gasoline. Last month I gave myself 75, and I ended up not using 24 of it, and I reallocated it. I gave the 20 towards debt, and then the 4, I can't remember, I think I put it in Christmas actually. 60, 65, 70. I am not good at multitasking. 60, 70. So I had 75 last month. Because I had such a surplus, I bumped it down a little bit this month. So now I just have 70 in cash for gas. I also wasn't sure how, I had been previously using my debit card to buy gas, but my card doesn't always work very well at the gas station I like to go to. So this actually really liked having this gas. And then here's my self-care envelope. It is still, I used all of my money, so. But I will keep these together and these will go in my purse. So let's see here. I did gas, gifts, $30. Let's do a 20, 25, 30. And this is the folder I keep that in. I don't have anything in here right now. And what I will be using this for is savings challenges. I've got some things I've been working on, so that's mostly going to be play money. And then emergency, $10, 5, 10. I think emergency is in here. I do have, I am keeping this money in this binder, 20, 25, 30 now. So I'm going to write this down. I added 10. Now I'm at 30. My plan with this, I do have an emergency savings account that's fairly well funded, but I wanted to have some emergency cash. So just cash on hand if I can't get to the bank, or that I can access easily from home. So that's what that is. Subscriptions. This I keep in my online account just because these are automatic payments that are coming out. This is my current health. So if I need a doctor bill or a prescription, it's easier. It's best for me just to keep that in my spending account as well. So I've left that with $100. My vet, this is more just of a sinking fund I'm building for vet emergencies, regular vet visits. So I'm adding, say, $40 to that account. And then the rest of this money, $465, is for my savings challenges. So I'm going to count how much I've got here. There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200 left in 20s. And let's see if I can count these 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. So 400 in somewhat larger bills, and then I have 65 ones, which I am not going to count for you. So I think that's right. Did I get that right? Yeah, that's right. That is my plan. The way I'm thinking about this is that I will have basically there's 4 months in November, and each month is going to get $100, and then divvy this up to 65 as well to play with on the savings challenges. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I think that's done. So yeah, that's all how I'm splitting up my cash for the month. The total that I'm budgeting myself for the month is $2,100. And like I said, that's only $1,020 in cash. That's what I've got going, and thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Oh, you know what? I skipped one. I'm sitting here thinking something's not right. I skipped over karma. 25, I need to give my karma envelope. So I am going to do that in ones. So I'm going to count a few ones for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I knew I needed ones for something else. So this is the binder that I use that I like to set aside money to, I'm making gifts to charitable organizations. So I have $25 that I can distribute to the different organizations that are in this binder. And I will be doing that usually probably on Thursdays for the most part when I do my sinking funds on Thursdays. There, that feels a little bit better. That's a lot of ones. Okay, let me just double check. Did miscellaneous, karma, gas, gifts, emergency. Yep, we're good. All right. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.